Hey guys, my name is Oscar, and in this episode I'll be going over the comic books that I got over the comic week, and yeah, I'll give you a little mini review of them all. So, first of all, I have got Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1 and 2. Both are good. Issue 1 being better, the stronger one of the two. It's character development and it lays out the story for you. Issue 2, however, it just went straight into action. Like, there was no character development. It just gave you the basics of what the characters are like. It doesn't really give you like their backstories. I guess you have to have previous knowledge of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is bad for me. I should have had prior knowledge, but you know, I heard good reviews, I picked it up, and I'm going to do some Wikipedia research. Moving on to Justice League of America. This issue is just badass. The story is just brilliant. It's, you know, the character development is just backing up why the story is good. You know, you've got Green Arrow, Savage Hawkman, well, for the DC universe anyway, but for the DC New 52, Martian Manhunter, who is one of my favourites. Zatanna is an interesting character. Catwoman is good. Vibe is just a badass, how would I say. He's just confused, he's young, he's like, I don't know what to do here, I'll use my powers for the good, but they don't really come out good. But whatever, the story is good, the art is just mind-blowing. And you know what, it shows Argus is like Marvel, it's the DC's shield, but it does shit that shield will not really do, and I just love it. I'm going to pick up this story arc, and if this story arc just makes my mind go, I'm definitely picking up the second story arc. Now, coming on to my favourite pick of the week, well, it's 3 really, but the story arcs I picked up over the week, really. I'm going to pick up 4 and 5, but this is Star Wars issues 1 to 3. How would I say it? The cover arts are just mind-blowing, as you might say. Issue 1 lays down the law pretty much. It's, well, I'll just say all of them. The story is set between episode 4 and 5 of the films, and it just gives you a little feel of what's happening in between that time. And wow, I wish this was a movie so I could watch it and enjoy it more. But the comics are just brilliant. It's just Dark Horse is backing it, and it's just brilliant. I just love it. I highly suggest you pick it up. Now, going on to one of the weakest of them all is Supergirl Issue 20. I don't read Supergirl or read any of the super titles. I only picked it up because apparently the art was in it was supposed to be really good. The story is the first of the story arc, of the new story arc I should say, first issue of the story arc that's coming up, and how would I say, it's good, and the art's good as well. Not as strong as like the other comics that I picked up this week, but you know what, I might actually pick up the story arc because you know what, it's interesting to see the both dimensions of Kara Zor-El, I can't remember the last name, but it's just an interesting like story, and yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. Now, moving on to the final one of the week, which is Wolverine and the X-Men issue 29. I love Wolverine and the X-Men. It's a fun title of the the X series. It's not the strongest of them all because it's just a very comedic, kind of a funny / somewhat serious side of the X titles. The art's good. The story's alright. However, it's a good to see Wolverine's soft side. You know, like he's very like, oh, I don't know how to run Jean Grey School of Tomorrow. Well, Jean Grey School, I shouldn't really say that, but you know what? I suggest that you pick it up if you want to get into the X titles. I suggest picking up All New X-Men or Uncanny X-Men, one of the two, because they're really the strong points for the X titles. However, Wolverine and the X-Men do pick up the side points as well. Like there's like a little Easter egg of the All New X-Men, like you'll see them like dotted in the background doing stuff, and you know what, pick it up if you want to get into it. And with that, guys, I've got to go, but if you want to see more, hit subscribe. If you like this video, well, maybe give it a like. You don't have to, but if there's any titles that you want me to pick up next week, I will. And with that, guys, I'm gonna go, so see you around. Bye.